If you're a rider, you already know, being on a motorcycle puts you in the moment more than any other kind of travel. But it also comes with risks, and that's where a solid dashcam setup becomes a real game changer. Whether you're commuting daily, heading out on cross-country tours, or just cruising on the weekends, a motorcycle dashcam can be your silent witness. It's protection, peace of mind, and a great way to relive your rides, all rolled into one. Today, we're looking at 7 of the best motorcycle dashcams you can get your hands on right now. From sleek dual-channel setups to high-tech action cams, and even some with built-in communication features, we've got a solid mix. All the product links are in the description below if you want more details or feel ready to pick one up. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with the Vantrue Falcon 1. This one's made specifically for motorcycle use and offers some impressive specs for the price. You're getting 4K front and 1080p rear recording, which means ultra-clear footage whether you're capturing a scenic ride or gathering evidence in case something goes down. It's IP67 waterproof, so rain and splashes are no issue, and it even has GPS, a wired remote, G-sensor, and night vision built in. The 160-degree wide angle covers a lot of ground, and you can store up to 512 gigabytes, so you're not constantly offloading footage. A friend of mine installed this on his touring bike, and what stood out was how easy the install was, and how surprisingly good the night footage looked. The only real downside is the wired remote isn't super intuitive at first, but once you get used to it, it's handy for quick control. Overall, this one's a winner for serious riders who want premium quality without a totally premium price. Next up is the Insta360 X3 motorcycle kit, and this one's a bit of a wild card, in the best way. It's not a traditional dash cam, but a full-blown 360 action camera. So instead of just capturing the front or back, it records everything around you and lets you reframe the footage later. That's huge for vloggers and creators, or anyone who just wants to make their rides look epic. The kit includes everything you need to mount it up, and the camera itself has a 1/2-inch 48-megapixel sensor, 5.7K 360-degree video, and 72-megapixel stills. It's waterproof, rugged, and has a touchscreen interface that's super responsive. I've personally used this one on a few weekend rides, and while editing the footage takes a little more time, the results are honestly next level. It's not for someone who just wants basic footage for security, but if you're into content or storytelling, this is hands down one of the most fun cams to ride with. One limitation is battery life. Recording in high-res 360 drains it pretty fast, but carry a spare and you're good. Now let's talk about the Innovv K7, which brings a nice blend of practicality and polish. This is a dual-channel cam, shooting 1080p from both front and rear lenses, and it's all packaged in a compact IP67 rated waterproof housing. You get Wi-Fi connectivity for easy downloads and a G-sensor for impact detection, which adds that peace of mind you want on long rides. It also supports up to 256 gigabytes of storage, though you'll need to supply your own microSD card. A riding buddy of mine recently switched to this setup after years of using a budget cam, and he said what really impressed him was the clean install and how discreet the cameras looked once mounted. On the downside, it doesn't record in 4K, so if ultra-high resolution is important to you, this might feel a bit behind. But for day-to-day use and reliability, this is a really solid and well-thought-out choice. The Carpuride W603D takes things in a different direction, leaning more toward a full dashboard infotainment system with built-in dashcam functionality. It's got a large 6.3-inch waterproof touchscreen that gives you access to features like wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, BT Audio, GPS navigation, and of course, dual 1080p cameras. You're basically getting a smart console for your bike, and for tech-forward riders, that's a huge plus. Remote control and loop recording are nice additions too. I had a chance to try this out at a motorcycle event, and while it looked a bit oversized on smaller bikes, it fit perfectly on touring models. The only drawback is the installation. It's a little more involved than your average cam setup, especially with all the wiring and screen placement. But if you love having all your tech in one place, this one is seriously impressive and multifunctional. Moving on to the VSSY STTO D6RL, which is a strong contender if your main priority is all-around reliability with strong night vision. This is a 2-channel Wi-Fi dashcam setup with a 130-degree wide-angle lens on both front and rear, and it's known for its starlight night vision, which does a really good job in low-light conditions. You also get a G-sensor, loop recording, and solid waterproofing. A rider I met during a group ride swears by this model for its stability and clarity in city environments. He rides mostly at night, and the Starlight feature was what sold him. One quirk though, the app interface could use a refresh. It's functional but feels a bit dated. That said, once it's set up, it runs smoothly without needing much input. A great fit for daily commuters or night riders looking for something dependable without breaking the bank. Number 6 is the Innovv W603D, and this one's definitely aimed at budget-conscious riders who still want decent protection. It's a dual dash cam system, front and rear, with IP65 waterproofing, a G-sensor loop recording, and a 2-inch display on the recording unit. You also get a 32GB TF card included, which is a nice touch since most models don't throw that in. For something this affordable, the video quality is better than expected, especially during daytime. One of my cousins uses this on his ATV, and for off-road use, it's been surprisingly resilient. The trade-off here is the screen. It's small and not super bright in direct sunlight. But again, at this price, you're getting a pretty full-featured setup that covers the basics really well. Perfect for someone who wants protection and playback without a huge investment. Last but definitely not least is the Sena 50C, which is in a class of its own because it's not just a camera, it's also a full-blown communication system. Built by Sena, a brand known for premium Bluetooth headsets, the 50C combines 4K video recording with top-tier audio and intercom features. It's got Harman Kardon speakers, voice commands, mesh communication, and a built-in mic, making it perfect for riders who want to record their rides and stay connected. This is the kind of device that's ideal for motovloggers, long-distance tourers, or anyone who rides in groups. I used this during a ride up the coast, and being able to record crisp video while chatting with friends on intercom felt like a futuristic upgrade. The only real downside is battery life. It's doing a lot at once, so expect to recharge more often. But if you want an all-in-one device, this is easily one of the most advanced out there. So which one is right for you? It really depends on how you ride and what you want out of your dash cam. If you're just starting out and want high quality with a clean setup, the Vantrue Falcon 1 or Innovv K7 are great choices. For tech-savvy riders who want more features like CarPlay or GPS navigation, the Carpuride W603D gives you a full dashboard experience. If you ride at night or in unpredictable conditions, the VSSY STTO D6RL stands out with its starlight night vision. On the creative side, the Insta360 X3 is a dream for content creators who want total control over their visuals. And if you're looking for budget options that still pack a punch, the Innovv W603D covers the basics really well. For those who want everything, camera, comms, audio, the Sena 50C is hands down the most complete package. Also think about things like how often you ride, and whether you want a setup you can forget about, or one you'll interact with daily. If you ride in a group, built-in communication might be more useful than you think. And for those long solo rides, having GPS tagging and loop recording can give you added peace of mind. Think about how you ride, what you care most about: safety, quality footage, communication, or maybe a bit of everything. And that'll help you narrow it down. All the links are down in the description if you want to check them out, see more specs, or grab one for your next ride. And if this helped you out, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more gear breakdowns. Until next time, ride safe and capture every mile.